opponent crazy.
What a round so far as we've reached the halfway point.
Perfectly matched, skill for skill, tap for tap. Now this fight will say, you know what, I'm just that notch above you, and so I've got to respect both of them more than happy.
When are we going to see a jab from these two? Someone tell these two that they can be defensive for a minute if they want to. How about that time counter shot? Well, if their intention is to anger the opponent, I think it's going to work. Left hook just missed. Gotta let your hands go a little bit. It's okay to be aggressive now. A very competitive round with 10 seconds left. Well, he is in big trouble here. He may have been saved by the bell.
Needs a knockout without a doubt. Needs to go out there and be right. You know what? Next round.
It's round, good round. I like it. Here we go. It's round two. Coming off a very tough round. Let's see what they do here.
This is one of those situations. You've just been hurt. You've got to get out there again. Be smart. Be sharp. Don't be a fool. Don't get suckered in. Make him fight your fight. Hold him, tie him up just until your head clears again and your legs come back again. Because if you don't, he's going to pop you off.
Maybe I'm crazy, Johnny, but this slugger's game plan appears to be hit me in the face as many times as you want, and right when you get tired of it, I'm going to catch you with a counter and knock you out.
How you deal with a slugger, you've got to use brain over brawn. Go in a matador, pop, jab, move. Get them angry.
Straight right just misses. You'd like to see more jabs. And this is a you hit me hard, I'll hit you hard type of fight. Every time they drop their guard, they get caught. A lot of fans know how quick these lighter fighters can be, but tonight, don't be surprised if these don't pack a lot of power as well. Both of these fighters have had their moments.
Skill for skill, tap for tap, just like a match made in heaven.
And now they're trying to get into their opponent's head. Punch. Off the charts action from both of these fighters. These two fighters are made for one another. Not a lot of punch output. Thought there might be more action here. Walk away from each other and then run right back into trouble. Not a lot of punch output. Thought there might be more action here. Despite what the judges' scorecards read, there are no losers in this one. Augustus is wobbly right now in some big trouble. Talk about Emmanuel Augustus in that last round.
Right,
From
let's
this
go out
moment
there.
forward, he
Get
cannot afford to lose another
smart
round.
when you go out there. Take the round.
The bell rings and we start the third. Nice counter. Can't score with that jab. Augustus is clipped. And Augustus goes to the canvas. How about that impact? Let's see that again in slow motion.
A shot from the gods took him out.
That will to win and refusal to stay down as this fight continues.
Somebody can smell blood here. They can smell blood. They've got to be smart. Get in there. Then boom, back in the same spot again. It happened once, you've got away with it. You can do it again.
Looks like he's leading halfway through this round.
Perfect game plan. The thing is, can anybody figure out what to do to change this? It's a perfect start.
Men step back for just a moment. Not a lot of punch output. Thought there would be some more action here. Has to be careful for that receipt. It's always coming. Back and forth they go. Straight right just misses. Well done with that counter shot. So final 10 seconds of the round, and he is looking really sharp. Talk about Emmanuel Augustus in that last round.
Get out there,
That'll be a
switch
10-8
on.
round for
Get this
sure with
boxing back
tonight's
together.
action.
That's a terrible.
Here we go to the fourth round. He couldn't finish him off in the last round. Let's see what this has in store for us.
Todd, listen to me. If I knock somebody down like that round, you know this round coming out? He's getting everything, full barrel, because I know his legs are gone. So this, you watch what's going to happen. If he doesn't, I'll be very, very surprised.
What do you think of what we've seen so far from these two boxers, Johnny?
Don't get trigger happy, because all of a sudden you're going to be gassing yourself out trying to get that shot, and that's when they catch you.
Gotta let your hands go a little bit. It's okay to be aggressive now. And that hook misses. Both men step back for just a moment. Johnny, you know, in the lightweight division, they've got fast hands, so get ready to see some lightning.
This is about ego. Get your ego in check, Todd, because if you fight a man that is used to doing this, he's confident and comfortable doing this, why are you giving him that chance to dance that dance? Step out of the way, box him, frustrate him, because if you let him get away with it, he'll close you down.
Halfway through the round, and I don't know who's got the advantage. Great stuff.
They're so close, so close. How can you separate them? It's going to be a hard night tonight for the judges.
I don't think it's going to be a boxing match. This is going to be a fight. He threw a punch and just got countered. all the time. This fighter's certainly not going to out-throw their opponent by any means, but they will, when they hit, be a lot harder.
I've seen certain fighters that can depend on just their power alone. Forget tactics. They know the second they touch you, it's done. That's where the confidence comes from.
When are we going to see a jab from these two? This round's still up for grabs with just 10 seconds to go. Talking about Emmanuel Augustus in that last
Come on,
round.
switch
Pretty
on.
dominant
Switch
round
on.
there. Let's see
Have you
how
got
they respond
complacent?
here in the next
The fight's
round.
not over
Somebody
yet.
don't
You've
get
got to go out there
complacent
and win
and
this
think this
round.
is too easy.
You had
If you
everything in
keep-
the bag.
Yes, I like that round. Good.
On to the fifth we go. That round was complete domination. Let's see if we can shake things up here in this round.
Todd, my motto is, if it's not broken, why change it? An excellent last round, everything works. Wait for the reaction. Until then, keep doing what you've just been doing because you've won that hands down.
Not a lot of punch output. Thought there would be some more action here. You know, with lightweights, these guys are going to be lightning quick.
Todd, you know what? Sometimes when I've done in the ring with fighters like that and you punch them, you just want to run. You want that spaceship to come and lift you out of there because you think, what the hell am I going to do now?
Not a lot of punch output. Thought there might be more action here. Got out of the way of that right hook. Nice defense on that jab. It's not always about who hits harder. In this division, ring IQ can go a long way.
They know the second they touch you, it's done. They're that powerful.
Back and forth they go. Neither fighter willing to back down.
Perfectly matched. Skill for skill, tap for tap. Now this fight will say, you know what, I'm just that notch above you, and so I've got to respect both of them. More than happy.
Catch and shoot. You can't throw out a lazy jab in this fight. You're going to get knocked out. Oh, and Augustus might be ready to fall down. And right back into the fray. Hold on, gotta cut you off here, Johnny. Is Augustus about to crumble to the canvas? And down goes Emmanuel Augustus. I don't think we can truly appreciate what we saw unless we see it in slow motion.
Even I've got to see that again. Where did that come from?
So it's onward and upward after a knockout win here.
A knockout victory? That's not a knockout victory.